After far too many close calls, far too many blown fourth quarter leads, the Giants found a way to pull out a game in the end, beating the Las Vegas Raiders 23-16, a much needed win heading into their bye week. Yes, they're still only 3-6, but at least they've got 2 weeks to consider something positive for a change and maybe even think about how they can salvage their season. And based on this game, here's a big hint. They're going to have to rely on their defense because their offense is still a train wreck. They cannot get anything going, and a lot of this, of course, has to do with injuries. They were without, as usual, Saquon Barkley, no Sterling Shepard. Kenny Golladay was limited. Kadarius Toney was limited. They barely used them in the passing game, and as a result, the offense barely moved at all, but it did not matter because the defense stepped up big time. 3 huge turnovers. 2 of them by safety Xavier McKinney. 1 of them was a pick 6, which was a huge touchdown for the Giants early in the second half. Another one thwarted a big Raiders drive, and then the one that was the nail in the coffin, a huge turnover on their final drive of the game when the Raiders had gotten down to the 13, were threatening to score that game-tying touchdown, and Quincy Roche got the sack of Derek Carr, knocked the ball out of his hands, and Leonard Williams came up with the turnover, recovered that fumble, and the Giants were able to take a knee. It was a terrific job by a defense that bent but didn't break the entire game. Their red zone defense was fantastic. They give up a lot of underneath stuff. They clamped down on the game breakers like Darren Waller, like Hunter Renfrow as best as they could. Just did not let them score except for that opening drive when they got down close, limited them to field goals, and that was enough of a formula. It's a formula they've tried before. They weren't able to get enough on offense. In this game, instead, the defense took it upon themselves to score, and look what happened. A terrific turnaround over the last few games by Patrick Graham's group. Terrific job by this defense that's really starting to look like the unit that led the Giants last year. It may be too little too late, but that's okay right now because with a bye week coming up, at least something good finally happened to the Giants, and they have the defense to thank for that.